Good evening, parents, and welcome to our Title I yearly parent meeting. This evening, we will be discussing our Title I programs, the Title I programs and services, about our parent involvement plan, as well as some announcements about our school site council and English Learner Advisory Committee. And during the adjournment part of this, we will be answering any questions that you may have. If you have any questions prior to the end of this presentation, please type them into the chat and we will try to answer them live on the chat as quickly as we can. And if we are not able to do that, we will answer them gladly at the end of the presentation. The purpose of this meeting is to inform parents of their school's participation in the Title I program and to explain the Title I Part A requirements and the rights of those parents to be involved in those programs. What is Title I? Why does it exist? The purpose of Title I is to help disadvantaged children receive a high-quality education and to achieve the high academic standards set by the state of California. Title I program requirements include services that the school provides, a description and explanation of the school's curriculum. Here are some of the programs that we are currently using at McFadden for Title I: an ELA and math participation in our MAP growth data monitoring. We are a dashboard school for math, which means we get a math coach to target English learners and special education students to help them achieve a greater academic progress. Also, targeted interventions and supports for our English language arts and math students. One of those programs we have is our ALEX program for math and all the topics they are expected to do, which includes math levels and KPI Goal 5. Also, our participation in our AVID Excel in the 7th and 8th grade, AVID School-wide, and our Wicker strategies. We have also now implemented our Achieve 3000 for English language arts, social sciences, physical education, and our dual language programs. The following assessments are used to measure student progress. We implement our MAP testing 3 times a year. Our students are currently taking the MAP assessment in English language arts, and they recently took their math MAP assessment during their math classes. The following are some of the programs that support the development of a positive school culture and the social and emotional well-being of our students. We have a very strong PBIS program, which is positive behavior interventions and supports, which compensates students for activities such as attendance and academic progress. We also have our restorative practices, as well as our trauma-informed teaching practices that help students deal with either traumas caused by school environments, home environments, friendships, relationships, as well as restorative practices which help them deal with some of those conflicts. As well as our PALS program, which is a peer advisory committee for students to work with each other to solve a lot of the problems they may be having. We also offer many school clubs and athletics and sports for them to participate in. Parents have the rights to be involved. in the following ways: shared responsibility for high student academic achievement, development of the school parent involvement policy, as well as development of the school parent compact. They also are able to support us by assisting in the development of the single plan for student achievement, or SPSA, as well as addressing any issues of program improvement and ongoing communication between teachers and parents. Other ways that you can help us is through attendance, ensuring that your students attend school every single day and on time. During this time of distance learning, it's especially important for you to help ensure that your students are being able to log in and attending every one of their classes. If you're having concerns about that, give us a call so we can try to help you with any technical needs that you may have, as well as assisting us in the schoolwork completion and making sure they're turning in all their schoolwork or classwork so that they can receive better grades, as well as parent volunteering for any of our groups that we have on campus that require parent assistance. As best as needed, obviously during this time of the pandemic, it's a little more difficult, but anything you can offer us up is always acceptable. You can also be part of the shared responsibility to achieve high student academic achievement by helping us make decisions when surveys come your way, or by involving your students in the extracurricular time that we offer here at McFadden, whether it's the after-school program or the sports programs or weekend sports outside of the school. Other ways that you can be involved are our school site council, which we had elections for in the last week, as well as our English language advisory committee. And from one of those two groups of people who volunteered for that, we can pick a representative to be part of our district advisory committee representing McFadden, or our district English learner advisory committee, obviously representing McFadden Scots. Part of the school parent involvement is participation in our school parental involvement policy. Each school must develop jointly with parents of children participating in Title I, Part A services, a written school parental involvement policy that describes how the school will carry out the parental involvement requirements, including the development of a school parent compact. When we post this PowerPoint on our website or any of our links, you'll be able to click on the parent involvement link here, which will take you straight to our parent involvement policy in our digital agenda, as well as our school parent compact. Each school must develop, jointly with parents of children participating in Title I, Part A services, a school parent compact that identifies activities for improved student academic achievement. Again, you will be able to click on that on the McFadden Parent Compact on this agenda or on our website. Other ways that you can be involved are parent-teacher conferences, which will be held this year, October 5th, and at which point teachers will notify you if they have to meet with you regarding your student's academic progress, or you can call the school and talk to one of our guidance counselors and see how your child is doing, as well as you participating in the uniform compliant procedures. If you have questions regarding any of that, give us a call here at school for more information. Also, being part of our SPSA and any survey for school needs that we may send out, reviewing student achievement data during parent meetings throughout the school year, revisions of our Title I budget and allocations, which we do twice a year, as well as the way in which we implement and monitor our plans. Clear, courteous communication. Parents have the right to be treated with courtesy by all members of our staff. Parents have the right to participate in meaningful parent-teacher conferences to discuss the compact in relation to their child's achievement. Parents also have the right to frequent reports about their child's progress. Our first progress reports are finishing September 28th, and you should be getting those in the mail or a notification electronically, but you can always check those by logging into your Aries parent portal for on-the-spot information. You also have the right to visit schools and their classes. Obviously, and unfortunately, during this pandemic, we're not allowed to have school visits because we are not quite back at school yet. However, you can always feel free to visit the classrooms virtually. We do ask that if you are visiting your teacher's classes, you let them know ahead of time that you will be monitoring the class so that they can expect to acknowledge you while you're in these. Also, parents have the right to know that they can approach a staff member with any concern, and that the staff member will listen carefully and will do everything possible to address the issue. This concludes our presentation. If you have any questions or for more information on the Title I programs, please contact the EL Programs Department at 714-558-5855. You can contact Mr. Muniz at 714-479-4000 here at the school, or you can email me at ignacio.muniz@sausd.us, or you can log into our website and get much more information, detailed information, any of those. Thank you for your time, and now we will open up the floor for any questions that may not have been answered during a chat. Have a great evening.